Thomas the Tank Engine loves his branch line. One day, when he stopped at the station, he saw some children. They looked very sad. Thomas hoped that things weren't as bad as the children made them out to be, but as he passed the playground, a large sign read, "Playground closed until further notice." Thomas puffed into the yards and was just about to tell the other engines about the playground when Percy rushed in. Gordon was the first to see Harold. Next, it was Henry's turn. Then, Daisy stopped at the station, and she saw Harold too. Percy stopped by a signal on his branch line, near a field where sheep were grazing. Harold hovered for a while, then buzzed away. And Percy puffed along his line, feeling much better about things. When Thomas arrived at Knapford, he saw Boko, who had heard about the situation. Thomas wanted to mention the children's playground, but the mystery about Harold and the special visitor came first. Later that evening, the engines were explaining about the situation. The next day, Gordon was traveling through the countryside. Then he saw Harold again. His driver reduced steam and braked hard, but it was too late. Later, Thomas pulled Gordon clear of the breakdown train. The Fat Controller spoke severely to Gordon's driver about the accident. A few days later, the children's playground was reopened with fresh sand in the sand pit. Thomas brought the children to the playground on the day it reopened and watched the children go in. Later, Thomas arrived at Drive Airfield to meet Harold. The Fat Controller has told Driver that he's using Harold to show a special visitor around the island instead of us engines. I know what he's doing. He's counting sheep. Don't worry, he's just counting sheep.